Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another game chat from NintendoFuse. I'm Blake, and I'm joined today by Barry and
Hey
Mike.
guys.
Hello.
And today we are going to talk about this soothing, relaxing game called Shape of the World. Barry, what
Yes.
did you think about this game? What are your first impressions? Things like that.
I got the codes. I was talking with the PR person. I'm still trying to set up an industry talk with the developers, and I didn't do any views or anything like that of trailers. I went in completely blind. I had no idea what to expect. So I started it up, and I was like, "What is this?" It's white. Why is it white? Oh wait, I can move. Oh, okay, I
Yes,
can move. All right, let's
yes.
try. I started walking around and I'm like, this is really weird, and I have no idea where I'm going. And so I went towards this triangle, and I went through this triangle, and all of a sudden, all these colors appear. I'm like, it's a weird ass game, you know.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure what to do. I wasn't sure what to do. I'm
Oh
wandering
yeah.
around, and I'm like, I'm throwing seeds, and I'm jumping off trees, and I'm like, this is really weird. It's
Yeah.
just the weirdest game I played on the Switch, and I play a lot of weird games.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah. Absolutely. What about you, Mike?
I'm used to the walking simulator genre. I'm just
Okay.
not used to something this colorful.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but it felt okay. I got really nauseous playing it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Did you guys play more in like handheld mode or on the TV?
I played mostly docked.
Oh, did
I
you?
tried
Played
doing it
handheld.
handheld, but
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
still didn't help.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I played
No.
handheld and I did the same thing. After a little while, because the frustration of not knowing where to go and I'm running in circles in the first person, I got very nauseous. And then when I went back and I played it and I was like, all right, I'm getting a little bit better now. And then I fell off a cliff at this one point into this water, but I was like right at the edge. It was like this is the edge of the world, and there was this like triangle, and I fell off the cliff into this triangle of water, and I couldn't go anywhere because I couldn't swim around the mountain because I'm at the edge of the world, and I couldn't go back
Oh
up the
yeah.
cliff, and I'm like, what do I do now? Like now that it got me more frustrated because now I was at a dead end, so I turned it off. I'm like, yeah, that's it.
Yes, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, I'm in the same camp as you guys. I've never played a game like this before. It is definitely a new experience for me, but I have to say that I just kind of enjoyed it in the idea that I don't have any games like this. Like it's just totally different and it's almost like a soothing, like peaceful thing for me that it's not like combat all the time or you're struggling for survival or anything like that. It's a nice change of pace for me to just be like, okay, I can relax here. And yeah, I was a little bit with you guys. I first started in handheld mode, like in bed, just laying down there a little bit and just enjoying that before going to sleep. And it was nice, but I also was like, I think if I played that much longer, I was going to be getting sick. So yeah, it's very interesting because you're in this first person viewpoint if you don't know this, but uh, and and what you do, the whole concept is that you're climbing up a mountain and you are just trying to follow these triangles. You're trying to walk through them and advance the story basically. There's these seeds that you can throw and you can grow trees, and if you hit trees you can go even faster. So it's kind of an interesting feel, but I have to say I really enjoyed the music though too, just the soothingness and the relaxing of it all. So what were some positives you guys picked up from it and everything, Barry?
The music was definitely a highlight.
Yeah.
I liked that there were little puzzles, like you would be like these five mounds under the water, and you hit them each with seeds, and like a pathway appears, and you can climb the
Oh yeah.
pathway. I was like, all right, cool. There is some hidden stuff, and I liked as you got higher up the mountain, the fauna got more evolved. Like you were seeing the creation of the world.
Yeah.
Things like that I thought were really well done. But You know how some games have it where you can push like a button and it shows you like at least an arrow, like here's where you're supposed to go, just in case you want like a helpful arrow.
Yeah.
I think this game would benefit so much from that because you can
Mm.
get lost wandering around, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
And when you get lost, I got dizzy, and I'm like, oh my god, and it makes me frustrated, which makes me not want to continue. And the whole point of a walking simulator is
Mm.
to relax you.
Mm.
So I think that
Mm.
simple thing would be like, hey, look,
Mm.
you're lost, push a button. Here's an arrow of the direction you should go to the next objective. I
Yeah.
think that would alleviate a lot of stress. Something as simple
Mm.
as that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See
Yeah.
that at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good call too. Yep. What do you
Mm.
think? Positives, negatives, Mike? Yeah.
God, I like the music from
Yeah.
what I just remember of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the music's probably the biggest thing for all of us right now. It's just there's something about it, and that's how like a lot of these, how to say it, like trippy style walking simulators are made. They're made with like design first, gameplay second style nature. So
Yeah.
like you're playing through it, like the world's unraveling and everything else. Like the biggest thing I did like is that if you got frustrated, you come back to it and you figure out a solution, and it's like, oh, I didn't know that, and then it just like trails off somewhere else, and you're like,
Mm.
this is something brand new. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I think. I don't know if the creators kind of wanted you to be able to get lost a little bit. I don't know, but yeah, the idea of an arrow pointing you or something that would guide you would be a very nice thing, or a button you could push that maybe a tree gets planted in the direction you're supposed to go or something. But yeah, so it just would be a little more helpful, overall, I enjoyed it, like I talked about, but some of the things that I was like, the the colors and the different landscapes that you go to. Each time you hit a certain spot in the mountain, you get to another level, and it keeps changing. And I was always intrigued and always interested in what was going to happen next, what was going to be going on next. And so I really appreciated that from the creators, and what they were trying to put together there. Something that just kind of filled your heart with joy a little bit in the chaos of the world that you're going through. So yeah, so that's kind of the positives, negatives, things like that from us.
Did you beat it, Blake? Did you get to the top of the
I
mountain?
did, yeah. I finished it up, but I think there are some things that you can collect. I kind of started to figure that out, and I didn't
Yeah,
collect all of
there's
those things. Yeah, so the little, yeah, added stuff, but yeah, so I was like, well, maybe another time I'll play through it again. I think it took me like about 2 hours or something like that, and I was done. But yeah, so it wasn't bad really at all. So. Yeah, yeah. What about you guys? Did you guys finish it up, or did you just get frustrated and
I
said,
got
"Yeah,
I got
done"?
halfway up, and that's when
Yeah.
I fell into that triangle water, and I got
Oh yeah.
frustrated. I said, "You know what? I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
done. That's it." I did collect some of those things, but even those annoyed me because there was no rhyme or reason, like nothing to say, "Hey, there's stuff to collect here." And I got
Yeah.
some stuff at random, and I'm like, I don't even remember getting this. When did this
That's
happen?
right.
Like, and
Yeah.
I don't mind collectathons. We just did our discussion to Blob. I like collectathons. What I don't like though is collectathons where you don't know you're actually collecting the item you're supposed to be collecting. Like, give me some
Mm-hmm.
hint. Like, oh yeah, this thing
Yes.
over here, it's shining because I'm
That's
supposed to go
right.
collect it. Okay.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. That's 100%. Yeah. I totally agree. What do you think, Mike? What? Yeah. You finished
I
up?
I did not finish it,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's the one thing. Like, and I feel bad for it. Like, we play a lot of games as it is, and
Yeah.
I got kind of drawn away into another game for the past couple weeks, and it's like, well,
Oh man.
I've had this for like since it's probably a week before it came out,
Oh wow.
and it's like I still haven't really found the time to like accurately to sit down and play it like completely and
Yeah.
try and immerse myself in. It's sort of like how I did Rhyme originally, and when I was playing that, I can only play that a little bit because the performance at the time was really bad, and that's probably akin to something that should happen with Shape of the World. I think a performance patch might be worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that's the frame rate on it. It's killer.
It stutters a little bit at certain points, and I'm like, I don't know if it's struggling to get to 30 FPS or what right now, but it's struggling at sometimes.
Even a resolution drop. I think
Yeah.
I feel like it's running at like full HD.
Yeah.
Even if drop down to like just HD or something like that would just probably smooth everything out.
Yeah. Totally agree there too. So, yeah.
That's one of the reasons for the motion sickness too, is that hiccups.
Yes.
The stutters that tricks with you and screws with you. And I agree.
Yeah.
Either a performance patch to up the frame rate or degrade the visuals just a tad to allow the performance to be up there.
Yeah. That's really good. Well, that's kind of a short game chat, but any other thoughts, guys, from you about Shape of the World? Would you recommend it? I think it's like $14.99 or something US dollars to buy it. So I personally am like, I don't think it's worth that at all. So I would definitely be like, you need to wait till it's a lot cheaper. So yeah, you guys could double check me on it, but I'm pretty sure
it is actually $18.99.
It is $18.99. Okay, well there you go. $18.99, and it is in no way worth that in my mind. So if you are thinking about getting this, wait till it's down there about $3.99, something like that. You might enjoy picking it up then. But if you spend $19 on this, you are probably, I don't know, you're probably confused or something.
It's not that this is a bad game.
Yes.
It's that there are a lot of better games to spend $19 on.
Yes, that is exactly it. Thank you, Barry. Yeah, that's right.
You know, I would recommend this game if you enjoy walking simulators and it was on sale.
Yeah.
And you didn't, you just liked soothing experiences and you don't mind getting lost and you don't mind first person and all that stuff, then by all means. But again, $19 is a tough pill to swallow for this type of game.
Yeah.
There's so many other good choices on the Switch, and I don't know why the developers priced it that high.
Yeah.
I think that even if it was like $6.99, I would be able to recommend it. I think.
Yeah.
But at $18.99 is just too much.
Yeah. No way. That's right. Yeah. Yep. And it's even more expensive up there for you, right, Mike? So.
Gosh, I hadn't even checked that in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless that's the Canadian.
Apparently, it is $18.99 Canadian.
Oh, so it's $18.99 Canadian.
Oh, okay. All
it's
right.
$14.99 here.
Oh, is it $14.99? Okay, US. Okay, all right. But
even then, even at $14 or $15 US, it's
right.
Now I wouldn't even spend $19. Actually, that's before taxes too.
Yeah, that's
I wouldn't
true,
spend
though.
that much on that. So
yeah.
Maybe like $5 if there was no taxes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
and like we said, it's not that it's a bad game. It's just there are a lot of games that you could spend $17, $18 on. So, we would recommend those a lot earlier than we would Shape of the World. But if you enjoy these kind of games and you wanna just relax and enjoy something, I'm sure it'll go on sale at some point. Pick it up. It would be an enjoyable time for you. All right. Well, anything else, you guys? All right. Well, thank you all very much for joining us for another game chat here at NintendoFuse. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Check out all the things that we're doing. We're doing industry talks. We're doing more game chats. We have a lot of different things that are going on right here on YouTube. And thank you all for watching and have a great day. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.